Track 4. Pure Mindfulness, a Celebration of Life. If you don't need to clear your mind by listening to Track 3, you can go right to this track instead, which is a celebration of life is good. This is an experience of mindfulness. Of course, you can be mindful by yourself, but it is often useful to be guided into mindfulness by someone else, as their insights are then added to yours, resulting in a useful synergy. As you listen to the sound of my voice, close your eyes and begin to relax deeply. Begin to notice as your breath moves in and your breath moves out. Notice what it feels like to be alive in your physical body. Notice that your body is full of life energy. Can you feel your life energy, the sensation of being alive? Be mindful not only of your life energy, but of the energy around you. Are there peaceful sounds that you can notice? Are there pleasant physical sensations that you can focus on? Is it pleasant to listen to the mountain stream in the recording? Notice as you go deeper into mindfulness that life starts to feel good. As your body begins to relax, anything that feels negative begins to fade away. It doesn't feel like pain when your body relaxes. All pain simply begins to disappear. Notice that your perception of your body is beginning to shift in a pleasant way. One thing that those who have practiced meditation for years know is that once you are in a deep state of meditation, that the simple act of being alive in your physical body can be ecstatic. The act of being in your physical body can be joyful. Are you deep enough into mindfulness that it is beginning to feel good to be in your physical body? Does the act of breathing feel harmonious and peaceful? It feels good to have a physical body. It feels good to breathe. Anything that seemed like a problem is fading away. Can you begin to sense that life is good? That at its core, life is a good thing. When you go deep enough into meditation, it can even turn into a mystical experience. When you begin to sense and know that the energy of life is essentially good, you realize that it is only because so many human beings have gotten caught up in the fight or flight response that we end up committing acts of violence to each other. Because it can seem like there is so much negativity going on in this world, isn't it good to know that when you relax into meditation, that in a few minutes you can get back in touch with a sense of life as good? If you've ever been to a place in nature that when you got there you knew in that moment that all was well, that's what we're talking about here. Go deeper into mindfulness, deeper into that sense that all is well. Can you begin to feel grounded in a sense of life as good? Can you feel the essential goodness of life? This is the truth. The only thing that keeps us from knowing this all the time is that we have too much noise in our heads. You will find that when you get the noise out of your head, that you will get back into touch with a sense of life as good. When you get back into touch with a sense of life as good, notice that this is in alignment with your highest values, your highest perceptions of what life is. Notice that when life seems good again, your sense of life as good affirms what you know and experience as important. Doesn't it begin to feel like your goals and dreams are now possible, even more so than in the past? Become more mindful of your goals and dreams, of your most cherished values. The more you go into mindfulness, the more they seem possible. And now that you are mindful of your goals and dreams, become mindful of any creative ideas flowing through your consciousness. As you begin to move into a lighter, more optimistic state of mind, is it beginning to feel like your goals are now possible, even more so than in the past? Can you begin to sense, as you become more optimistic, that you can do what you want to do? You can be what you want to be. Become mindful that you can do what you want to do. You can be what you want to be. You can have what you want to have. Become mindful of any creative ideas that flow into your consciousness during the remainder of this mindfulness meditation. Feel free to open your eyes and write down any creative ideas that flow into your consciousness during the remainder of this mindfulness meditation. Notice that you are breathing more slowly and breathing more deeply. Become mindful that you are feeling much more comfortable in your physical body. Become mindful that it feels good to have your eyes closed and to be in a physical body which is at rest. Your body is healing now. As you move into the parasympathetic state, into the relaxation response, science shows that your body turns off emergency mode and stops stressing itself. You are now nurturing yourself. If you have had any sort of chronic health condition, if you spend enough time in this state of deep mindfulness, it is proven scientifically that your body begins to heal. It is possible that you can begin to roll back any sort of chronic health condition if you spend enough time in the relaxation response. And in some cases, the chronic condition may completely disappear. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could achieve this? Think of being able to live in a state of better health, perhaps even a state of perfect health. Become mindful of what it feels like to experience perfect harmony at this moment. Your thoughts, feelings, and body sensations have become harmonious. You feel peaceful. You feel like your goals and dreams are possible. Become mindful of how good it feels to be optimistic about your life purpose. If any creative ideas come up, you can, of course, open your eyes and write them down, and then close your eyes again. Or you can continue to relax with your eyes closed and just continue this meditation. There is no end to how deep you can go into mindfulness. If you go deep enough into your inner awareness, the focus of your awareness can move deep inside yourself, and you may even, for a few minutes, lose awareness of the outside world. So that when your meditation is over, and you come back into normal waking consciousness, it may feel like you are coming back from somewhere. When you can begin to go into an inner awareness so deep that it feels like you drift off and lose awareness of your physical surroundings for a few minutes, it's a very healthy state of mind. Notice if this happens, that when you come back from having drifted off, that your body and mind feel so good, and that you are so relaxed and so at ease. And now I'm going to remain quiet for a while, so that you can go into a state of even purer, even deeper mindfulness. Relax and pay attention to your breathing. And now, listening to my voice again, I'm going to invite you to make a choice. You may choose to stay in mindful meditation as long as you desire. You may choose to drift off into a normal, healthy, and relaxing sleep. You may choose to emerge into a normal state of consciousness back into a normal perception of the here and now, and be about your business. So if this is a natural time and place of sleep, and you would like to drift off into a normal, peaceful, and relaxing sleep, you will drift off into a normal, peaceful, and relaxing sleep, sleeping the right amount of time, and awakening feeling refreshed, feeling fine, and in perfect health, feeling better than before. And if you desire to stay in meditation, go ahead and do that, staying in this peaceful and meditative state for as long as you desire, enjoying that feeling of how good you feel, how relaxed you are. But if it's time to be about your business, I invite you now to begin to return to present time, emerging into a normal, natural, peaceful, healthy, relaxed, optimistic, and successful state of mind. If it's time to return to the present and be about your business, come back to this room, back to today, back to now. Hearing not just the sound of my voice, but all the sounds around you, clearly and distinctly. All of your senses coming alive. Noticing what it's like to be alive in a physical body, which is feeling even better than it was a moment ago. And in a moment, coming all the way back, coming all the way back now. And as you come back to normal waking consciousness, take a deep breath and open your eyes, noticing how good you feel, how relaxed you are.